What if you could build your own AI app that uses Google's free GPU without writing a single line of code? That's exactly what I did. I wanted a faster, simpler way to use Whisper, one of the most widely used open source AI transcription models. So I asked Claude Code with Fable 5 to build me a desktop app that uses Google Colab's free T4 GPU behind the scenes. Now, instead of opening a Colab notebook, uploading files, and running cells manually, I just drag in the audio file, click one button, and watch the progress bar. A few minutes later, my SRT subtitles are ready. And here's my favorite part. Cloud only helped me build the app once. After that, it runs completely on its own. Every transcription doesn't require an AI agent, doesn't consume cloud tokens, and doesn't depend on cloud running in the background. In this video, I will show you exactly how I built it, how it works, and how you can build your own, even if you've never written a single line of code. Let's dive in. This is the Google Colab CLI GitHub repo. It's actually super easy to install Google Colab CLI locally in your computer. It doesn't matter whether you have coded before or even if you have ever used GitHub, this whole website before. You just have to share this URL right here and copy it to your Claude Code agent and ask it to install this for you. And if you are a little bit adventurous, you can just scroll down and over here, if you're using a Mac, which I am, and you can open your terminal and copy this command in and just follow through the prompts, and it will open the browser and ask you to log in through your Google account using your Gmail. And it will generate a authorization code. You just copy and paste that back to the terminal and you're all set. Once again, you don't need to know all of this. Your AI agent will tell you how to do this, so you're all set. Now, I prefer to use Claude Code via VS Code, and you can choose to use the Cloud desktop app or any other editors of your choice. So you can see super simple folder structure. This is my home folder where inside I only have two folders. One audio folder for me to drop in the audio files to be transcribed, and then a subtitles folder. So first thing I'm going to call Claude. We don't necessarily need the smartest model out there, but hey, since Fable 5 is still available, let's try it out. Let's do Fable 5. Google now has a Colab CLI. I want to use its T4 GPU to transcribe my local audio files using the Whisper model. I want you to build me a local program so that I can drop audio files into the audio folder and the program will transcribe it using Whisper via the Google Colab CLI. I have already installed the Google Colab CLI locally, using Shift-Tab to go to plan mode before it does anything. It's pretty smart. It is asking which Whisper implementation or model size should I run on a T4. It's recommending faster Whisper, large V3. And then it's really funny. It literally has a Claude plans doc named Google Now has a atomic hint.md. That's really funny. I actually like a faster Whisper large V3. I'm going to select number 1 and how should the program run batch and watch flag. I'm going to chat about it. I'm using the free tier of Google Colab. Make sure you read the repo here for its free tier limits. What kind of output formats do I want to save to the subtitles folder? So personally, I only want SRT, but know that it can provide many different formats. SRT, VTT, JSON. So I'm going to select this one, submit answers. Okay, the plan is ready. Now wants to drop audio file into audio folder and get transcripts out. With the heavy lifting Whisper running on the free Google Colab T4 GPU exactly via the newly installed Colab CLI, goes to the existing subtitles folder. I'm just gonna use the auto mode here. Okay, after a few minutes, it tells me that it's all done. Wow. And let's check within the subtitles folder. I did have the transcript ready. Okay. Now here, I know what some of you are thinking. This is nice, but wouldn't it be nice to have a graphic interface, like a little web app for you to use? Because I know there are a lot of the paid transcription services. They give you a nice dashboard interface. Why don't we do that, right? So let's say instead of me dropping a audio file in the folder, can you build me a HTML dashboard so that it has an upload button and it gives me progress bar and let me know when the transcription is done? Nice. It says the request is clear and know both existing files inside out, and it decided to go ahead and build it. Nice. Let's use the auto mode. Now it's asking me to install extension. This is not what I want. Because I don't want this little program to rely on having Claude running all the time. Let's change to plan mode. I want this dashboard app not to rely on Claude to function. Is this doable? And I can manually check the dashboard. One thing I don't like is to install anything I don't use a lot on a daily basis. How would you like to launch the dashboard when Claude isn't around? Whisper dashboard.command file in the project folder, double click it, and server starts and browser opens. No terminal typing, no Claude. Auto start logging. No, terminal command is fine. Let's just use number one, double click app icon. So for these kind of routine tasks, we can automate every single step and there's no extra creativity needed in this process. So I do not want to burn extra tokens. Okay, let's do auto again. Okay, great. It says, to answer your question directly one more time, yes, the dashboard app has zero dependency on Claude, which is wonderful. This is exactly what I want. I think this is a nice best practice that if you want to build something automation workflow, if it does not need an AI agent to always manage it, then remove it. Okay, perfect. So it tells us that every time I want to transcribe an audio using the remote Colab GPU, all I need to do is double click this whisper dashboard.command file. Let's do that. And it will open right here. It will open this browser and I can choose to drop in an audio file. Okay, now it gives me a progress bar. Okay, it's telling me it's installing faster with Whisper on a virtual machine. I really like this progress bar. Now uploading the audio. Now starting transcription. Oh, it's really nice. This is a overall progress bar. Here is 52% in completed. And here in this batch, it has transcribing progress bar 25%. This is really nice. I didn't prompt it to do so, but it did so. Oh, and this is from a previous test session. We should have this 0715.srt generated once it's complete. This is so important to have a progress bar. And just a quick note here, if you're using a free version of Google Colab, which means pretty much all of us, almost, that just means you need to have a Gmail account. Now I'm using Claude Fable 5. You could use Codex to make this nice transcription app for you. I mean, there's no reason that you don't give it a try if you transcribe a lot of audio or video files. And most amazing part is, once Fable 5 made this app for me, I do not need to burn any extra tokens or any cost at all to transcribe all my future audio files. As long as, well under a few hours, then it can handle it. This is truly a dream coming true. Okay, downloaded. Wow. Then I can just do download and it's down. Let's see. Perfect. This is the transcription from my last YouTube video. And it's a raw file. It's 30 minutes long. I'm really impressed. And of course, if you want to beautify this interface, You can just keep talking with Claude Fable 5 and make it so, but this is amazing. All you have to do is drop your file here and the process starts. And you're not even using your local computer's computing power at all. So your laptop is not going to heat up, and you're borrowing this free Google T4 GPU and using pretty much the best open source model, Whisper, and you're already using fast Whisper large V3 model on a Colab T4. I hope you do give it a try. And perhaps also share any other app ideas you can ask Fable 5 or your coding agent to do. Especially now you can borrow Google's GPU power to process your local files. See you next time.